Hello!
We're Alaina and Brian Grazer, Reflect Harp-Percussion, and thank you for tuning in to Reflect TV. Thank you so much to everyone who watched our last episode a couple of weeks ago. We hope you enjoyed the music, and thank you so much to everyone who commented. It was really wonderful to hear from you. We're excited to give you a preview of what we're going to do this Thursday.
That's right, and keep those comments coming. Keep questions coming. If there are some interesting or entertaining ones, you might even answer them in one of these videos. And do also be on the lookout. We're going to be sending some extras and bonus videos and behind-the-scenes stuff through YouTube, hopefully in the next couple of days. That pedal cam that I talked about last time. So we'll try and get some of that out there. But yeah, this next concert will actually feature Dr. Alaina Grazer as a soloist, and then also this other thing that we're doing,
written by the other Dr. Grazer.
So this first piece is a piece that I wrote for the two of us for our national tour this past summer, which sort of culminated at the American Harp Society Summer Institute in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. And the piece is titled "For Prisms After Brown," and it's a bit of a musical love letter to this other piece written in the early 50s by composer Earl Brown titled "Four Systems." And Four Systems was one of the earliest examples of graphic notation. So instead of having traditional, dots and lines and notes and rests, he found other graphic ways of representing, what the performer should be doing. And so I wanted to write something sort of along those lines that was sort of quasi-improvisatory, but within some well-defined boundaries, so that we could explore some different ways of being creative. And when we premiered it, we were joined by our good friend Dr. Angela Schwarzkopf, a harpist in Toronto. And here's the piece. This is the whole score. And as I mentioned, the title is Four Prisms, and so each one is actually a diagram of a beam of light heading through a prism. So it's a little bit more complicated than this, but essentially the harp is the beam of light, and I'm the hunk of glass. So it's technically for any number of harpists and percussionists. And right now, our students at Sam Houston State University are putting together a remote version of this during this coronavirus quarantine. And so we're going to put that out as well. Maybe not on this channel, maybe on my personal channel, but that'll be a fun thing to do. Mm-hmm. But we're going to play this ourselves first. It's just 4 minutes long and short and sweet. It has a lot of harp techniques and a lot of other interesting sounds. And then we get to the good stuff, which is the harp solo.
I'll be playing Gabriel Fauré's Impromptu for harp. It was written in 1904. And Fauré technically is not an Impressionist composer, but he lived in the same time and place as many of these Impressionist composers. So they knew each other. They probably knew each other's work pretty well. So definitely, was influential at that time. He's particularly known to be a bridge between the Romantic period and the contemporary period. So you'll hear a little bit of both. It's just a fantastic piece. It's around 10 minutes long, and it really shows off harp technique. Not necessarily, each specific technique in a row, but you do just have to have a really solid technical foundation in order to get through the piece. And more importantly, I think it really shows the full spectrum of human emotion. It goes through so many different emotions, so many different ways of expressing yourself. And so I personally just really enjoy exploring the subtleties of those emotions and hopefully interpreting them in a way that you can clearly hear. So you'll hear, some beautiful, grand, triumphant moments. You'll hear bittersweet. You'll hear a little bit of angry, more of like passionate angry. But then very reminiscent and sweet, introspective, but overall just a very positive, uplifting, I think, gorgeous piece of music. I'm really excited to share it with you.
Yeah, I guess depending on how much food our toddler throws on the floor at lunch, it might be more angry.
No, I mean, I think it is one of those pieces that, the more you sit with it, the more mature it becomes. And that probably is an expression of life. But I'm really enjoying playing it right now. And our 1-year-old actually really likes it. He's very engaged by it.
It is a really, really nice piece. In fact, I actually liked it so much, I played it myself a few years ago.
He did a good job.
Yeah, it was.
No, the harp part is definitely better. It was the original instrument.
Yes, and mine's the improved version on vibraphone.
Sounds like in a future season Maybe you should play it, and we'll put it to a vote. Let our audience decide.
All right, so no, it's like a boxing poster. You're supposed to like. All right, we'll work on it. Impromptu off. We'll do an impromptu off. So okay, well, so I think that's about all we got this week. So as with last time, we're going to stream the performance live, and please come and check that out and be with us. Who knows what will happen?
Just because it's live, hopefully nothing dramatic happens.
Right. I mean, how many trees can fall on our cars in 1 week?
Just one during the thunderstorm last week.
That was enough. Okay. So, yeah, so we're going to do the live video, and then the next day I will post a high definition archival video from a different angle with a better camera and a better microphone. Maybe if I was a bit more savvy on all this tech stuff, our streaming would be a bit higher definition in the first place, but
I mean, a lot of it has to do with the tools we have and the room and the space. So we're doing the best we can.
Which is sort of the vibe that everybody's going through right now.
Yeah. And just to clarify, they are the same performance. The live stream and the HD are the exact same performance. It's just a different angle and a different camera.
Yeah. So, which reminds me, if you didn't catch the last one, or if you want to see it again, that HD archival video has been up for a while, and it will continue to be up. So please enjoy that as well. And then we'll see you this Thursday at 3 p.m. Central for the live streaming of our second episode. So take care.
Yeah, we hope you're all doing well and adjusting to this new normal, and we look forward to hearing from you.
That's right. See you Thursday.